you've already won because you refuse to play the game. You refuse to engage in mindless shenanigans. You refuse to engage in plots and schemes that were meant to distract you. And this is why you are winning. You've already won, actually. It's just beginning to catch up in the physical realm. From a spiritual space, you're in a space of peace. You're in a space of really accepting that the situations that came across your path were not just about you. It was about you being a mirror to these people. One in which that they wanted to shy away from. One in which that they, were forced to see themselves. They have to see themselves for who they are based on how you handle them. You handle them like none other, because many times these people, they were used to being so covert that they thought they mastered their level of manipulation. They thought they mastered their level of narcissism, that they got away with this with so many different people. But since you completely rigged the game that they were trying to play with you, whether that was trying to bait you into some type of drama or trying to literally trigger you by things that they may have known about you, whatever it is that you did, by remaining calm, by ignoring these people, by focusing on yourself, it has completely changed the game within them. And now many of them are regurgitating the things that they have done towards you and towards others. It's constantly racing in their mind because they're trying to get a grasp on how were you able to put an end to them victimizing others. Yeah, it may have been a struggle for you to even come to terms that you took down somebody that was operating in their very lowest self. But this is an aspect of you being a chosen child of God. You're being someone that you actually align with the biblical laws. You align with, the laws of God's universe. Meaning to, be authentic, showing up in this world, treating others as if you want to be treated. And by you standing up for yourself, and it may not even have taken you to exert a certain amount of energy. You didn't have to literally battle these people or confront them, but by you not engaging in their mind games, in their manipulation tactics, it completely shattered the illusion that they thought that they could get away with this with so many different people, but they didn't get away with it with you. All right, and during this time, as you're beginning to experience some major success in your life, it is a reflection on those that try to invalidate you. It's a reflection on those that could not support you in any aspect at all. Many of them were positioned in your life to see how they were going to treat you, children of God, and they failed the test. The Most High is not in a position to show mercy upon those that time and time again, they refuse to do what was intuitively coming to them. Many of them have shut off their intuitive abilities. Even if they had any level of conscience, they were so tethered to this world, to this reality. They were so tethered to, being hostile, being manipulative, taking things, not doing things in an honorable way. And so many of them are facing the consequences of their actions, the consequences of the choices that they intentionally made to try to harvest the energy of those that they saw had the light of God in them, had the light of the Most High, Yahshuah, Yahweh, Jesus Christ within them. And the ultimate price that they're having to pay, many of them are beginning to experience this now. Even as you're beginning to see those that thought that they could manipulate the masses, pretending to be one way, but actually being very devious and behind closed doors. Those hidden sins are manifesting in the form of them having health issues that are unexplainable. Many of them are having losses within, within their lives, whether that is people that they so-called care about, whether that is the loss of their so-called respect that they may have thought they've garnered. There is a major fall from grace that a lot of people had because it was built on faulty foundation. It was bound to fall. But what ended up shattering their illusion around the false egotistical image that they put out was you coming in contact with these people and not bending to their will, not bending to their bullying. You saw right through them, and they did not expect that. There was other people that may have saw through them in some aspects, but they were so shaken with fear to actually show up and be truly who they were in the presence of these people. Many of them just kind of kept them at a distance and tolerated their abuse, the triangulation, all those things. But within you, you didn't tolerate it. You put a stop to it. You said no. Many of you distanced yourself completely. You didn't play the game. And you won. Congratulations. Life is beginning to look really great for you. And the things that they projected onto you was really how they felt about themselves. But you're winning because you're right within. You didn't have to hurt others. You did not have to do spiteful things. You did not have to manipulate others in order to get to what it is that you're having. And so the very presence of you is evident of the presence of the Most High God, Yahshuah, Jesus Christ. And it also is a contrast of the presence that they reside with, the Most Low, Satan.